We are on the west coast of England, and tonight we will be investigating St Patrick's Chapel, a 750 AD ruin which sits off the coastline of Heysham, Lancashire.
The chapel got its name based on a myth. The myth surrounding the chapel is that it was built by St Patrick himself. However, there is no longer any reason to support the myth, as St Patrick died in around 490 AD, whereas research shows the chapel was built around 750 AD. St Patrick's Chapel has seen its fair share of death, in ancient times and in far more recent times. The site hosts numerous tombs and a burial ground, which recently unearthed over 85 human bones. The site also claims ownership of the well-known stone-carved tombs, which lay on the edge of the cliff overlooking the sea. We had been walking around the chapel for a while, trying to familiarise ourselves with the small layout. We soon began to walk around with our EMF detector. We were testing for spikes or readings within the area that we could easily mistake as paranormal when it comes to the investigation. Fetching no results and staying at 0 the entire time, we then decided to go and take a look around the wooded area, which is right next to the chapel. So right now we're in Rectory Woods looking for Josh, and we keep stumbling across strange rock formations. It's not the only one we've found, but Ryan's found one earlier and we're going to go and check that out now. Here it is. Can the camera see?
Yeah, I can see the...
We haven't got the light on the camera right now, but
you can see the end.
Glass everywhere, right? The woods were littered with all kinds of rock formations. This particular one that Ryan had found was a man-made tunnel which ran right through the middle of 3 large rocks. So right now we're currently in Lancaster and we're trying to find City Museum, as we heard there's some artefacts there that are from St Patrick's Chapel. So we're going to go and check them out now. After a short walk, we soon found the museum we were looking for. After a quick conversation with the staff, we were soon pointed in the right direction of the chapel exhibition. There it is, right. It's here. So this was part of the seat or throne, showing a bird's head, found in a grave during excavations at St Patrick's Chapel, Heysham, in 1977. That's awesome. Shown here is a drawing of the chapel's layout, with the addition of showing all the bodies that have been discovered underneath it. Also on display are fragmented pieces of painted plaster that have the word Mother written on them in Latin. The stone-carved tombs that lay at the chapel are very unique to this country. There is little to no way of tracing them back to a particular date. Experts believe that they originally had stone markers or maybe even crosses at the heads of the tombs due to the square socket holes. Excavations also revealed that there was a Viking tomb on the chapel grounds. So right now we're still waiting for the sun to go down, but luckily for us we found a rope swing in the woods, so time for a bit of Ghost Quest fun I think, and I'm going first.
Like 8, yeah.
What was that? So right now it's 1 AM and we're about to start our investigation off at St Patrick's Chapel. We've got Ryan here who's going to be making sure that everything's here ready for us when we need it, equipment wise, etc. And he's going to make sure that no one comes and interferes with our investigation tonight. So me, Josh and Daniel on camera right now are going to go and set up this X camera down a little stairwell. We're going to set some motion sensors up there with it as well. So let's go, lads. right now, just set the X camera up here, and I'm about to set these motion sensors up on this. There's actually a staircase here that comes out here. This used to be actually underneath the chapel, so I'm going to set these motion sensors up here, and the X camera will pick anything up that comes by. So set them. Which step first set them up on this one. So we'll leave them there. X camera's rolling. Good to, oh, I can't good to go. Do you want to go on your own?
Not really, we'll go for it.
Right, so me and Josh will go and investigate on our own, while Dan and Ryan sit here and try and make communication as well. So you give me that camera, Dan, because I need the night vision. Right, go down here a little bit, Josh. Right, I want you to cover your illuminator up.
Alright.
You cough.
Right now I hear what sounds like a cough. However, on playback it sounded more like hissing or a breath. We will enhance the camera's audio so you can hear it better.
Right, go down here a little bit, Josh. Right, I want you to cover your illuminator up. Cover it up completely with your hand. Then you
So this is what we see.
see my camera there?
Yep.
I think that's what I'm seeing right now. So right now, just walking around.
The device I'm holding detects electromagnetic energy, something spirits are believed to be made up of. This device also detects fluctuations in temperature.
It's alright. Hold that. I'll go around this. Well, we know you're here. Can you make a noise for us, please? Any sudden temperature changes? Let's continue walking. Let's walk around here. Whoa. So there's Josh. What's that?
Or what?
Okay.
I keep hearing stuff.
At this very moment, I hear what sounds like a humming sound. You may need to turn your speakers up to hear this one. We have enhanced the camera's audio to help.
What's that?
Or what?
Okay.
I keep hearing stuff.
What's that?
With no further evidence after 40 minutes trying, we decided to head back to Nerve Centre to decide our next move.
So right now, I want.
You got him?
Yeah. Right now,
Don't take that.
I want Daniel to go on your own, and I want you to do an EVP session.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So I want you to go down to where me and Josh have just been
Alright.
and do an EVP session. Ryan, do you want to possibly stay here
Yeah.
to make sure everything's alright?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Right, that's good. I'll get you prepared up. Make sure that you don't set the motion sensors off.
Don't put that.
And it happens again! I've just fallen over, Ryan. And it happens again! I've just fallen over, Ryan.
We guide Daniel to where our X camera is currently set up. We are leaving him completely alone at a different side of the chapel to everybody else. May I also point out that this is Daniel's first ever investigation with us that he will be participating in. Daniel is also a skeptic.
So right now I'm with Josh, and we're about to do a spirit box session.
A spirit box is a device which rapidly scans through radio frequencies, creating an endless supply of white noise. Spirits can use this white noise to communicate through. This is also known as instrumental transcommunication. We've got the Mel meter here as well, so if anything comes in close proximity of this aerial, and that detects any electromagnetic energy that is disturbing that field around that aerial. If there are any spirits here, please can you communicate with us from this device that I'm holding in my left hand, right hand. What's your name?
What year was this chapel built?
We must remember that Daniel is completely alone while doing this session, and he is beneath the chapel in what used to be an underground vault. You can clearly hear footsteps approaching Daniel from the corridor on his left. As soon as they reach him, a Class A EVP, which is digital recorder, and the X camera both captured.
What year was this chapel built?
Is there any spirits here? Please could you give us a name? What is your name? There is a myth around this chapel that it was built by St. Patrick himself. Is that true or false?
That sounded like true, but like in a very faint.
What?
Sounded like true, but in a very faint voice.
False.
That sounded like true, but like in a very faint.
How did you die?
That was something then. That was something then.
How many bodies are buried underneath this chapel?
That sounded like 8, yeah.
I ask how many bodies are buried underneath the chapel. I get the response of 8. We don't yet realise how accurate this is until a few hours later when we make a shocking discovery.
That makes good sense actually, because I think it was about somewhere in the region of 80 to 85 bodies were found underneath this chapel. Whether it was a spirit or not, saying that we don't know yet, but there's just some kind of coincidence there.
Right now Daniel is capturing yet another Class A EVP. The X camera captured this while his digital recorder did not. We hear a groan followed by some movement and then a voice saying what appears to be, "Someone's coming. You may need to turn up your speakers as it's very faint."
How many people died here?
I've gone blank.
Yeah, Ben.
I can't think of anything to say. I've gone blank.
It's Daniel.
Can't think of anything to say. I've gone blank. Did you get anything?
I couldn't hear anything, but recording me say it's all different.
Yeah, Ben.
I don't know, I can't think of anything. I've gone blank.
Yeah.
I feel all of a sudden really tired and I'm starting to get quite cold and shaky. So
Not smell me, it's same.
Nothing. Oh, it's temperature. So it's a 0.3.
Are you okay to carry on, do you think?
yeah.
You alright? Sure.
Can you give us a name, please? What is your name?
This?
That was the same voice.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Same voice over.
Yeah.
I think we should move on. I'm not feeling anything here right now. Josh, turn your light off, please.
Yeah.
Not feeling anything here right now.
No?
I feel alright again.
Yeah.
Let's go and try somewhere else. There's nothing left there, is it?
Yeah. Let's use my light to get up steps.
Right, so. After no more results, we decided to head back to the Nerve Centre so we could review Daniel's EVP.
Got battery.
What was that?
What? Him.
Did you hear that?
Who ring on me?
You humming?
I want home in now.
Who are you?
I want home in.
He sounds like behind you.
The fuck?
I honestly heard someone humming then. It wasn't you, 'cause
Is
it was
it?
over there. I need Daniel.
Got battery.
What was that?
Got battery.
What was that? That wasn't you, was it?
No.
Did you hear it though?
I thought you were him.
I heard it, it was behind you.
Yeah.
The camera will tell. You want to start rolling this one up? You need to tell us what you hear. Yeah.
Yeah,
Was that you, or was that something?
Oh, quite as possible down there. Oh, quite possible down there.
It's right next to you, whatever that is, because that's not us. You can hear us in the background.
Like, nothing near there, though.
So you can't explain that. What was that? Like metal. So that definitely wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me.
We'll have that on camera as well, so.
Wasn't me.
Ryan, do you want to continue listening to that? Because I think things are starting now. I think we're getting the wave of paranormal starting now, so we need to go and try and document some of this.
What the fuck was that?
What?
Whoa.
Oh my god. So right now I'm just heading off into the woods on my own. Ooh. Something that's moved in there. You go in there. Yeah.
Lights off.
Yeah. Just want to hold the millimeter. Right. So right now we've got to do an EVP session. If there are any spirits here,
Reg, you alright?
Yeah. If there are any spirits here, please come speak into this device in my left hand. It won't harm you. Can you tell us what your name is, please? You breathe in. What was that?
I don't know.
What was that? I just saw a red light. Now the camera won't focus. No, it has. Keeps going out of autofocus. Can you tell us what happens to us when we die? Footsteps again behind you.
Yeah.
Did you hear them?
I didn't hear anything, no.
Swear I heard footsteps behind you. End of EVP. Head back.
I'm sure we go this way.
You head back that way.
Yep.
I'll head back this way. You go back the other way, Josh.
Are you alright with that, yeah? What the fuck was that?
What? Whoa, what?
You alright?
Yeah,
Saw
what?
something then.
What happened?
Maybe jump.
What?
Like a dark figure.
Turn the light off. Don't want any lights on. Where was it?
Down here. No, it's stuck in front of me.
Can you please come towards us?
Maybe those footsteps different.
If there's a spirit here, please don't be afraid. We're not here to harm you. We're here to help. Could you please walk towards us? Walk towards this device in my left hand. Hear it? Let's walk down. Please don't be afraid of us.
We're not here to harm you. Just here to ask questions.
I'm going off course here at all, Josh. Put me on course. That's the thing.
I can't see where I'm going either. You look alright to me.
You can see, if you can see me, just follow me.
Okay, we're getting to the steps now.
No. Torch is off. I think we're coming to a step now. There, yeah. There's a step here, Josh, just... You'll feel it. I can't see a thing. Right, we're starting to go up now. Be careful, watch your balance. On your right, yeah, there's a step there. Come on, that's it. Up. Big one. Big one. That's it. Another big one. Good lad. Rough. Right. Back at nerve. Right, so is anyone going to nominate themselves to go into the woods?
I'll go.
You'll go?
Yep.
Josh, I'm going to be nice, I'm going to go in the woods.
Right.
I want you to go and do a spirit box session, just as you come in. There's those little rooms.
Yeah.
Let's go and do a spirit box session in there. Good, how's your illuminator looking?
It's looking alright, yeah. If I had to put it on this on tripod.
Got a new...
What was that then?
What was what?
That sounded like a twig snapping.
Are you seriously telling me that for I'm about to go in the woods? Seriously? Are you telling me that for I'm about to go in the woods? On my own?
So right now, I'd left Daniel and Ryan to review my EVP session, while me and Josh went off alone. Josh was going to do a spirit box session at the entrance of the chapel, while I was about to head off into the woods alone.
Is there any spirits here? Speak to me into this device.
Could this be the voice of an angry spirit, telling Josh to move out of its space?
Are there any spirits here? Speak to me into this device.
So right now I'm just heading off into the woods on my own. It's quite nerve-wracking. You don't know if there's anybody in there, that's the problem. So let's go, we've got the Melmeet here, let's go. So that's the doorway into the woods. Whoa.
When was this chapel made?
As Josh is doing his spirit box session, he starts to feel an energy around him, and he then reports feeling blank. Could this be the same spirit manipulating him that had made me feel the same way earlier? I've gone blank.
Yeah, Ben.
How many bodies are buried in this chapel? What is your name? your name? Please speak as clear as possible. What is your name?
Can't see a thing. Whoa. There's the exit. I have never felt this weird. Battery's about to die. So, come back out.
Did you just say Josh? That's my name. I'm gonna have to stop that there. Shivers. I'll have to go back to Nerf camp.
Hey Josh. What's up?
Maybe John.
What's happened?
Said the name.
Said your name. Why have you stopped? Josh, why have you stopped?
I didn't like him. I had Dean came through twice, I think.
What was that?
Right now, we hear a disembodied voice coming from the woods that I have just been in. We can't say this is paranormal, however, I have just been in the woods for around 30 minutes and didn't see or hear anybody. Also, it would be quite strange for someone to be in the woods at 4:42 AM.
I think.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? They heard that as well.
Yeah.
That was clear as day. What was that?
I don't know, but I don't know. I've got a pain in my chest.
You alright, Josh? Where at? You okay? What's wrong?
I don't know, I just don't feel right.
Right. Right, we need to get Josh off. We need to take Josh away. What have you heard?
We've heard.
Do you reckon it's on the camera?
I don't know.
Don't reckon so.
It was down there.
You alright, Josh?
You okay? What's wrong?
Chest hurts proper bad.
Right, guys.
My concern for Josh is escalating quickly, as he is describing something which could be very serious. I send him back to the car with Daniel and tell them to keep me updated over the radio. At 4:54 AM, you will notice that our X camera goes out of autofocus. It remains out of focus for just over 5 minutes. These cameras don't go out of focus very easily, at least when there isn't a moving object in its shot. Could this be a spirit checking out our camera, wondering what it could be?
So right now, Josh and Dan have gone back to the car. Josh has been a bit scared by what he's just experienced over the spirit box. I haven't seen it or heard it yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got, but he had some really bad chest pains, so I sent him back off to the car to get warmed up and to just get away from this place for a while. And he said something about a demon coming through. So me and Ryan are just up here in Nerve Centre still on our own. I've just seen a shadow there. We're hearing noises all the time. But basically, so far, we haven't got a lot of evidence, which is a bit disappointing so far. But things are starting to happen now. But we've just lost 2 cameras. The batteries have been drained. Well, they haven't drained, but we've lost power on 2 batteries. So we've got 1 camera, which Ryan's got now, to last us through the night. I'm going to go and do a spirit box session where Josh just did one, and he said it was quite scary, so I'm going to go and do that in a minute. We're just going to see how Josh is first and make sure he's alright. So that's that. So right now, we've just come back to where Josh just did his spirit box session. I'm going to have a go now and see who we can come up with. We've got the mel meter down there. If there are any spirits here, can you please make yourself known? What is your name? We're out here to harm you. Can you just let us know your name, please? What? That was 2 voices coming through. After the other one. I heard something rustling over there. Do you know why we are here? Hi. Hi, yeah then.
Yeah.
Hi. Did you just say hi to us? Give us a yes or a no answer. Is that a yes?
Oh, yes.
Is that a yes? Do you hear that?
I heard yes. This battery's gonna die, you know.
Could you tell us your name, please? What is your name? Was this run by monks? Was the St. Patrick's Chapel? What was that? Made a woman. Do your woman's voice then. Where are you? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I heard something.
Where are you?
Right after a spirit asks, "Where are you?" a female spirit says hi. Could this be the female I heard with my own ears only moments ago?
Where are you? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I heard something.
Where are you? Did you say Josh's name through the spirit box before? Was that you? Yes or no?
Whoa, it's gone blurry.
Who was?
Everything's gone. It went unfocused.
What is?
Well, it keeps going unfocused.
What?
It keeps going unfocused.
Have you noticed something? It's gone silent. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Do you like us being in your room? So we're just on our way to leave the location as it's 6 o'clock in the morning and want to go to bed. We just noticed that when we were doing the spirit box session down there, we asked how many people were buried there and it said 8. If you bring the camera in, if you look here, this is where we were doing the spirit box session. These little pins here are the number of burials that are there. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 burials in that location that we were there. So that is fairly conclusive to me. How many bodies are buried underneath this chapel?
8. Like 8, yeah.